Google just got caught red-handed. This week, the European Union launched what might be the biggest antitrust investigation against Google yet. And this time, it's not about ads. It's not about search monopolies. It's about something way more sinister. Google is accused of stealing the entire internet's content to train its AI, and then using that AI to kill the very websites it stole from. Publishers are reporting traffic drops of up to 89%. Small news sites are going bankrupt. And Google? They're making billions while claiming they're actually helping. I'm going to show you exactly what's happening, why the EU is furious, and why this affects every content creator on the internet, including you. Let's dive in. Okay, so first, what even are AI overviews? When you search something on Google now, you probably notice this huge AI-generated summary at the top of your results. That's called AI overviews. Google launched it in May 2024 in the US, and by October, it was rolled out to over 100 countries. Here's how it works. Instead of showing you the classic 10 blue links where you click to read an article, Google's AI now creates a summary by pulling information from multiple websites. It gives you the answer right there without you ever clicking anything. Sounds convenient, right? Well, here's the problem. When people get their answer directly from Google, they don't click on the actual websites anymore. Studies show that when AI overviews appear, the click-through rate to the top-ranked website drops by 34.5%. That's a third of all clicks gone. And it gets worse. Google also has something called AI Mode, which is basically their ChatGPT competitor. It's even more aggressive at keeping people on Google's page. Now you might think, okay, but people still click sometimes, right? Sure. But according to research from Pew, when people see an AI overview, they're 50% less likely to click any link. And zero-click searches, where people never leave Google, now make up 69% of all searches. That's devastating for publishers who depend on Google traffic. So on December 9th, 2025, the European Commission said, "We've had enough." They launched a formal antitrust investigation into Google with 3 major accusations. Accusation number 1, Google is using publisher content without permission and without compensation. The EU says Google is scraping articles, blog posts, and web content to train its AI and generate these summaries. And publishers, they get nothing. No payment. No choice. If you want to block Google from using your content for AI, you have to block all of Google search. That means disappearing from the internet entirely. It's like a hostage situation. Let us use your content for free or vanish. Accusation number 2. YouTube creators are being forced to agree to AI training. Every single person who uploads to YouTube must grant Google permission to use their videos to train AI models. It's mandatory. You literally cannot upload without agreeing. And Google doesn't pay creators a cent for this. But here's the kicker. Google blocks rival AI companies from training on YouTube content. So OpenAI, Anthropic, others, they can't use YouTube videos. But Google can. That's called anti-competitive behavior. Accusation number 3. Google is abusing its dominant position. Google controls about 90% of the search market. They know that publishers need Google traffic to survive. So they're exploiting that dependency by forcing publishers into this terrible deal. Give us your content for free or die. If proven guilty, Google could face fines up to 10% of their global annual revenue. We're talking potentially tens of billions of dollars. Let me give you some real numbers on how bad this is getting. In June 2025, the Independent Publishers Alliance filed a formal complaint with the EU. They represent small independent publishers across Europe, and their complaint is brutal. According to their data, publishers have seen referral traffic from Google decline by 10% to 25% year over year. Some publishers are reporting drops as high as 89% for specific keywords. The Verge, a major tech news site, says their Google traffic has been declining significantly ever since AI Overviews launched, and it lines up almost perfectly with the rollout timeline. A travel blog called The Planet D had to shut down entirely after its traffic dropped 90% following AI Overviews. And the educational platform Chegg? They actually sued Google, claiming that students now prefer low-quality, unverified AI summaries over their verified content. Chegg is literally considering selling the company or going private because Google's AI destroyed their business model. Here's what kills me. Many of these publishers spent years building quality content. They employed real journalists, fact-checkers, experts. They invested in good reporting. And now Google's AI just takes it, summarizes it, serves it to users, takes the ad revenue, and leaves the publishers with nothing. One publisher executive told Bloomberg that supporting publishers was incidental to Google's larger aims. Translation: they don't care if publishers die. So what does Google say about all this? Their official statement is, this complaint risks stifling innovation in a market that is more competitive than ever. Europeans deserve to benefit from the latest technologies. Oh, and they also say that clicks from AI overviews are higher quality because users spend more time on the websites they do visit. Let me translate that for you. Sure, we're sending you 34% fewer clicks overall, but the ones we do send are quality clicks, so you should be grateful. That's like a thief stealing 70% of your money and saying, but the 30% I left you is really good money, high quality. You should thank me. And the stifling innovation argument? That's what every tech monopoly says when they get caught doing something sketchy. Don't regulate us. You'll kill innovation. Meanwhile, they're the ones killing innovation by crushing smaller competitors. Google sent billions of clicks daily before AI overviews. Now, they're keeping that traffic for themselves and calling it progress. Now, you might be watching this thinking, I'm not a publisher. Why should I care? Here's why. If you're a YouTuber, blogger, content creator, or online business owner, you probably depend on Google for traffic. Maybe not entirely, but it's part of your strategy. Well, Google is actively building systems that will replace you. They're taking your content, feeding it to their AI, and then using that AI to answer questions without sending people to your site. YouTube creators? Every single video you upload is being used to train Google's AI models. You agreed to it in the terms of service. And when Google builds AI tools that can answer questions about your niche using knowledge extracted from your videos, you think they'll share the revenue? The Independent Publishers Alliance literally called this an existential threat to independent news. But it's not just news. It's every type of content. How-to guides? Google AI will summarize them. Product reviews? Google AI will aggregate them. Educational content? Google AI will teach it. And you'll be left with crumbs. So where does this go from here? The EU investigation has just started. There's no deadline yet. But if they find Google guilty, we could see massive fines, forced changes to how AI overviews work, publishers getting an opt-out option, and maybe even compensation for past content usage. But Google has an army of lawyers and basically unlimited money. This fight could take years. In the meantime, publishers are dying. Small news sites are closing. Independent creators are losing income. And the internet we knew, where you could build an audience, create quality content, and actually benefit from it, that internet is being replaced by a version where Google sits in the middle, takes everything, and decides what crumbs to throw back. If you're a content creator, here's what you need to do to survive this shift. First, diversify your traffic sources. Don't depend on Google alone. Build email lists, grow social media, create direct relationships with your audience. Second, support independent publishers. Subscribe to news sites you value. Buy products directly from creators. Don't rely on AI summaries for everything. And third, spread awareness. Share this video. Talk about this issue. Regulators need to know that people care. Because if we don't push back now, the future of the internet is Google's AI summarizing everything while creators get nothing. Drop a comment below if you've noticed a drop in Google traffic or if you're worried about AI taking over search. Your perspective matters. And if you want to stay updated on this story, make sure to subscribe, because this is only the beginning. This battle between Google and the content creators who built the internet is just getting started. Thanks for watching.